Welcome back to Car Flash Drive, the place where power meets precision and every new model gets the deep dive it deserves. Today we're stepping into the future of hot hatches, because in this video we're taking a full, detailed look at the 2026 Volkswagen Golf GTI. This is one of the most iconic cars in the world, and for 2026, Volkswagen has pushed the GTI into new territory with updated styling, better tech, more refinement, and sharper performance. So sit back, relax, and let's go through everything from the first impression to the final verdict. When you first walk up to the 2026 Golf GTI, it immediately gives off the vibe that it knows its reputation. The car doesn't scream with wild lines or unnecessary aggression. Instead, it shows confidence through clean precision. The body is slightly more sculpted compared to the previous model year, with smoother transitions and tighter detailing. The overall shape remains unmistakably GTI, but this time it feels more mature and more athletic at the same time. It's the classic formula, but modernized just enough that you instantly recognize evolution without losing the roots. At the front, the GTI looks sharper than ever. Volkswagen redesigned the LED headlights with a slimmer, more focused layout that gives the car a bold expression, almost like it's locked onto the road ahead. The full-width LED light bar connecting the two headlights is now brighter and cleaner, giving the car a futuristic signature look at night. The honeycomb pattern lower grille, one of the GTI's signature styling cues, has been refined with slightly larger openings for better airflow. This is functional design, not just for looks. The red GTI stripe running across the front fascia is still there, an essential touch that reminds you this isn't just any Golf. The hood lines taper neatly into the front bumper, and the overall stance feels lower, sportier, and more planted. Moving along to the side, the 2026 GTI holds on to the classic two-box hatchback look, but the detailing makes it stand out from every angle. The shoulder line is crisp and clean, giving the car a sense of motion even when parked. The wheel arches are subtly flared, hinting at the GTI's athletic intentions. The standard wheels for 2026 are updated 18-inch alloys with a sharper, more geometric pattern, while optional 19-inch wheels give the car a more aggressive footprint. The side mirrors are aerodynamically shaped with integrated LED indicators, and the black window frame trim adds a nice contrast to the body color. The proportions stay balanced and compact, keeping the GTI's signature feel as a car that's equally comfortable in tight city streets and on wide-open highways. Now, let's walk to the back. The rear of the 2026 Golf GTI has been tightened up for a cleaner, sharper look. The LED taillights have a new internal signature pattern that flashes in a more modern animation when you unlock the car. The rear spoiler is slightly larger, helping improve stability at high speeds, and giving the back end a sportier character. The GTI badge is positioned proudly under the left tail light, while the Volkswagen logo sits at the center. The dual-chrome exhaust tips remain a favorite detail, letting everyone behind you know that this hatchback is still a performance machine. The rear diffuser is also redesigned to complement the more athletic stance, and it works with the exhaust layout to make the back end look wider and more planted. Stepping into the interior, the 2026 GTI continues its mission to blend sporty character with everyday usability. The first thing you notice is how premium everything feels. Volkswagen has refined the cabin materials, adding soft touch panels, improved stitching, and more solid-feeling controls. The seats are classic GTI style with supportive bolsters and the iconic plaid pattern still available. The upgraded sport seats offer excellent comfort and keep you stable during spirited driving. The flat-bottom steering wheel is redesigned with more tactile buttons and GTI-specific red accents. The digital cockpit now comes with sharper graphics and a more customizable layout, giving you instant access to performance data, navigation, and driver assistance features. The center touchscreen has grown to 12.3 inches, running Volkswagen's latest infotainment software. The interface is more responsive, more organized, and features new shortcuts for easier control while driving. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless, and the built-in voice assistant can now control more functions of the car. Ambient lighting runs across the dashboard and doors, offering dozens of color options to match your mood. The cabin space remains practical with plenty of legroom, especially for front passengers, and the rear seats are usable enough for daily life. The cargo area stays roomy, making the GTI one of the most practical performance cars you can buy. Let's get into the heart of the GTI Performance. The 2026 model continues with the legendary 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, but Volkswagen has tuned it to deliver more power and smoother output. For 2026, the GTI produces around 270 horsepower and offers a broader torque band, making acceleration feel more immediate and more flexible across different speeds. Whether you're overtaking on the highway or pushing through a mountain road, the power delivery is predictable, strong, and satisfying. The GTI still uses the front-wheel drive layout that it's known for, but the updated electronic limited-slip differential greatly improves traction, especially when exiting corners. You feel the front end bite harder into the road, giving you confidence to push the car without drama. The dual-clutch automatic gearbox has also been refined, with quicker gear shifts and better logic in both everyday driving and sport modes. Steering feedback is sharper for 2026, thanks to updated tuning that gives the driver better connection to the road. The suspension has also been updated, finding a great balance between comfort and precision. You can daily this car without feeling like you are in a track machine, but the moment you switch to sport mode, the GTI comes alive with tighter response and a more dynamic character. In terms of fuel efficiency, the 2026 GTI benefits from improved software calibration and transmission tuning, giving better mileage both in city and highway driving. It isn't an economy car, but it remains more efficient than many other performance models, and that has always been one of the GTI's strengths: real-world balance. For pricing, the 2026 Volkswagen Golf GTI starts in a range that keeps it competitive with other performance hatchbacks. The base model typically begins around the mid-$30,000 range, while higher trims with performance packages, premium wheels, and upgraded interior options can push the price toward the low $40,000 range. Pricing may vary depending on region, taxes, and optional features, but the GTI still stands as one of the best value-for-money performance cars available, offering practicality, technology, and genuine driving excitement without going into luxury-level price brackets. As we wrap up this review, the 2026 Volkswagen Golf GTI continues to prove why it's one of the world's favorite hot hatches. It brings together sharp looks, a refined and tech-filled interior, strong performance, great handling, and everyday usability in a package that few competitors can match. Volkswagen didn't reinvent the GTI, they evolved it in the best ways possible, keeping the spirit alive while improving everything that matters. If you're looking for a car that can be your daily driver and still deliver pure driving fun every time you hit the road, the 2026 GTI is definitely worth your attention. Thanks for watching Car Flash Drive. If you enjoyed this in-depth review and love staying updated with the latest cars, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next detailed review. Let me know in the comments which car you want to see next. Until then, drive safe and stay passionate about cars.